Well, hello everyone. How is everybody doing on this fine Sunday? And welcome to Pizzachan's podcast, episode 6. Today we have a very special guest with us. We have one of my favorite, very energetic, bubbly, fabulous streamers, IAmKyleX. Can they hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can they hear me? Okay, I was like, wait, I don't see any reaction, so I was wondering if you guys can hear me. But anyway, we have a very special guest. IAmKyleX. Let's bring him on, shall we? He's fabulous, he's lovely. Let's give him a big round of applause. Are you there, Kyle?
I am here. Hello.
How are you, darling? And thank you for coming on.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, thank you for letting me come along. As I said before, it's a privilege.
It's a privilege to be on my channel? No.
Of course it is.
It's a privilege to know you because you're fabulous.
That you're fabulous.
You're fabulous.
We could be here all night with this.
I know.
You're fabulous.
I know, because we could just go on and on talking about...
how fabulous you are, yes.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Somebody said I was quiet. Holy shit. All right, let's turn that up a bit then.
That's unheard of.
Yeah, I cannot be quiet. How can I be quiet ever?
Impossible. I've never
Impossible.
thought of you being quiet before.
No. All right, so let's get right into it, shall we?
Let's get
tell
balls
me
deep into
a
this.
little bit about yourself, Kyle, and things that you like. Your favorite music, favorite other things like books, games.
Oh, you know, yeah, I love video games. You know I do. Outside video games, I'm quite a chill person, I suppose. I'm not too. I'm gonna go out and on a hike and venturing. I like, I spend time with my partner. We both work. He's college. I'm working full time, so we spend as much time as possible together. He likes the finer things in life. He likes going out for restaurants and things like that, and I just tag along. But my music wise, I love, so blessed to be called Kyle because I love Kylie Minogue. Kylie Minogue is like my heart and my soul.
Oh.
Absolutely love. I've got a very gay taste in music, which is very perfect for me. And I like Lady Gaga, Madonna. Oh, I love Madonna. I love what all she stands for.
Yeah.
And she's very, back in the day, people call her controversial, but it's just being honest. It's not being controversial. She was just being honest. And basically what people are doing now is what she was doing in the 80s. So it's nice to see someone who doesn't follow the trend. And I quite like that about myself. I don't tend to follow trends. I tend to do things that I want to do. I don't want to be the generic, I suppose.
Yeah, you're the unique. And your pictures on Instagram, by the way, with your hubby are amazingly cute. Every time I see them, I go, "Oh God!"
He always when we're eating at a restaurant, he'll always bring out the camera. Let's get a selfie, and he always looks great. But me, that's a different story.
Are you
so
kidding?
It's always
Your
he
pictures
takes a
are
picture.
fabulous.
Shit. Stop. Stop.
No, you can't make me stop. You know why? This is my channel. I can say what I want.
It's true. Okay, I accept all compliments.
All right, so you are a well-rounded, unique individual. So we got that. Why did you start streaming?
Well, I was saying that about a lot today because I just came from doing a charity stream for MartaCon, and it was basically inspired by a streamer called This Is Marta, which I'm sure a lot of people will know. And if you don't know Marta, she works at Sega. She was originally where I first saw her. She was on the Sega streams, and one day they were playing Alien Isolation. And I love Alien Isolation. I absolutely love it. And I thought, oh, that'd be so much fun because this was during lockdown. So getting to see real people play games live was fun. So on their Twitter, they said, oh, we're going to be doing it on Twitch. And I was like, I've never been on Twitch before. So I made an account and I started watching them. And I was very nervous. I didn't want to speak because I was so shy. And I eventually put a message in, and then Marta straight away looked at it, she said, "Oh, hello, KyleX. How are you? Thank you for coming along." And I was like, "Oh my God, they spoke to me. They spoke to me." And I kind of like got hooked on watching the Sega streams, but I really got taken to Marta. I loved her energy. I loved her style. She's so stylish. She's got beautiful curly hair. She's got really cool style. And the way she spoke as well, she's so inspirational, full of confidence, and so opening and warming. So I followed her on her Twitch, and I remember the first message I saw on her Twitter was, "Oh, I can't believe I got 100 followers." She's got like, I think almost 2,000 now. But she just hit 100, so I followed her, and I started enjoying her streams more. And I got to meet her community, and slowly through all that, one day I felt like I wanted to stream. I'd always felt in my head I wanted to do something like it, but never had the confidence to do it. But being on Marta's channel and the Sega channels and speaking to these people, it kind of took away all that doubt, and it just became an automatic drive. Like, I'm going to do this. Let's do this. And I did. And Marta was one of my first viewers. My brother was my first viewer. And it kind of all, and Hard Pretzel as well. We actually bonded in that one stream. We'd kind of spoken before in Marta's streams, but we bonded over my first stream, and on my first stream, which I have it recorded on YouTube, and Pretzel invites me to play Sonic R with him, and we do it like 2 days later. So it kind of came as like it happened so naturally. It wasn't like I had any goals in mind. I didn't have any desires. I just wanted to do it, and I just went full speed on, automated, and went straight to it, and I did it, and it's how it's developed now, I suppose.
That's cool. That's totally cool. But you also had a good foundation too, with Callum's backing you up all the time.
Yeah, like my mother and my brother and my sister and my dad were watching me from like day one. So that I always had that in the back of my mind, that there was always like a safety net, I suppose, that someone's going to be watching me, because Callum was going to watch me, and my sister and her fiance were watching me. My parents were watching me. So yeah, I always had that, keep going, you're doing great. And because I'd met people on the Sega channel and Marta's channel, I had those people as well. They had my back, and it's just a whole group of people who grew that confidence and said, "You can do this." When I felt like I could do it, and I did it.
Yeah, you didn't have the vomit feeling that when you started, like, is anybody gonna watch me?
Oh no! Like I had planned my first stream. I remember I was at work and I went, okay, I bought the stuff and everything. I was like, oh, when am I going to do this? So I went to work. I went, okay, here's a poll on Twitter. Vote in the poll. This will be my first stream. And I put the date down. I was like, you can't take it back now. You can't take it back, Kyle. Mm-hmm. It's going to happen. And people voted for it. It was either Alien Isolation, Sonic Adventure, Crazy Taxi, or Sonic 3D Blast, and they picked Alien Isolation. So that became my first stream. And honestly, the day I woke up, because I had to go to work that day on my first stream, and I was going to stream it like 8:30 at night, something like that. The whole day I was like, oh my God, I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home. I don't want it to happen. It's happening. Oh my God, oh my God. And I was like very, very nervous, and you could hear it in my voice. If you see the VOD on YouTube, you'll see like how scripted it is in my head, and how like nervous I am. But as it went on, it flew by. It flew by, and the next day after that, and the day after that, I did stream, and it just kind of came second nature, I guess.
Yeah, you have such a nice, soothing voice too. So when you
thank you.
I just love to sit and lurk in your channel just to listen to the energy and the banter and the good vibes. I'm all about good vibes after a hard day of retail. You know what I mean? You go to those channels and you just listen. And it's like, oh, I love this person.
I agree. Like, there's so many times where, I love Hezzy's voice, and she hates her own voice. Oh, I hate it. I love your voice. I think the same of my voice. I hate my voice. I think, oh my God, what is this sound when I watch my VOD back? And people say, oh, you got a lovely voice. So it's kind of like you go on Twitch to find out parts that you don't like about yourself that people actually really love, and it makes you love yourself a bit more.
It does. But yeah, I totally agree. But But it's still scary. Your first streams are always so scary. It's like, oh my god, is anybody gonna show up? Am I gonna sound like an idiot?
There was, yeah. I just felt lucky, I suppose. I didn't have that dread just because of the support I had. And the day before, I was on the Sega stream because I was playing Daytona with them. And I didn't have my voice or anything on. I was literally, I was just playing it with my controller and stuff, and I was in the chat. And even Martin said, "Oh, the IAmKyleX is going to, have its first stream tomorrow. You should all go watch him." And that kind of just made me feel like, oh, like I've got support. So I didn't have any worries that no one would show up. I suppose I feel very lucky. I feel like I had a very lucky start. Very, very lucky start.
Nice. I like it. So what was the most difficult thing for you to adapt to as a streamer?
I suppose the most difficult thing to adapt to was it's kind of the new people that come along, the people that follow you. I'm very nervous and very shy, so when someone comes in, a new person, I panic. I would panic, think, oh, there's a new person. What are they going to be like? What are they going to do? What are they going to do? That was hard to adjust to for whatever reason. I suppose scheduling as well. It became like a thing where I was doing it a lot, and it took me a while to sit down and just kind of schedule things out, and worrying about if I'm not on 7 days a week, then people will lose interest. So I think having a balance between Twitch, personal life, and work life was quite complicated at the start. I've got it better now, but yeah, I say I'm a very shy person. Believe it or not, I am a very shy person.
No,
I am. I'm very anxious. I have a lot of anxiety, and I do feel very anxious when I don't know people. So when I was meeting new people on Twitch, when I was sitting on Twitch myself, and someone came in, it was, I've had this kind of like very anxious feeling, very nervous, very terrified feeling of talking to new people, which is obviously what you come in to do, but it took a while to kind of just be like, just meet everyone, think, oh, a new person, hello, instead of, oh my god, they could be X, Y, and Z, That was a struggle, but I am a very shy person. I can be quite quiet at times in uncomfortable situations. Well, that's good, but
yeah, you have this presence about you that you're just like, oh, come on in, friend, have a cup of tea, have a glass of wine. It's like, yeah, I like this person. I was in Dazzy's stream, Dazalak. I was in his stream and he rated you. And I was like, oh, who is this? And I heard your voice and I was like, whoa, hello. So I was like, oh, I must follow because he's amazing. So that's how I followed your channel. But you don't seem nervous at all when you stream. And I admire people that can do that and not go, oh my god, I messed something up, or this is broken, or that, or this is, because I'm always afraid that nobody's going to show up or something's going to get broken. I'm going to sound like an idiot. So
I think, yeah, and at the start there was this kind of like I was on autopilot, no worries, and then as it kind of, like you're a new person, so it kind of settles down and the hype's over, and then it became like every stream I was going to start, I was like, no one's going to show up. No one's going to show up. No one's like, even today, I still have that sometimes, thinking, oh, no one's going to come watch this charity stream. No one's going to be here. It's Sunday. People are doing this or doing that. There's always that worry there that people won't show up, because when someone's there at the start, that kind of builds up your excitement. I like playing games with people, talking to people. I have a twin brother. We played games together all the time, so I don't like playing games by myself. I like talking to people, and I bounce off other people's energy as well. So that gets me more hyped up. So there's always that kind of like, oh no, am I going to have a quiet stream? And yeah, it's not really something I hate thinking that way, because I disagree in that thinking. I think, if you're going to play a game alone anyway, you may as well do it on Twitch, and there might be one other person there, and that's like, 100% of the people that were going to be there before.
Yeah, a lot of new streamers are worried about numbers. We had this discussion on another one of my podcasts about looking at the numbers and watching them and feeling dread as they drop and they raise and they drop and they raise.
True.
It's like, oh my god, it is nerve-wracking. I know some people say turn it off, but I can't. I have to know.
That's when I started. I think that's probably one of the things that I adjusted to. That I was constantly looking at that number. That was it 1, 2, 3 people? Was it 10 people? And I turned it off completely. It's gone. There is absolutely no reason why I should need to look at it. I should just focus on what I'm doing and who I'm talking to. And at the end, you'll get the surprise. When you raid, you'll see how many people were there. And then, like today, I felt like, oh, it's quite a quiet stream, but there was like, what, almost 20 people there today?
Mm-hmm.
And that's like, wow, like if I had been focused on, like, I remember one time there was probably only like under 10 people in the stream for the whole time. I didn't know this, but I felt like there was so many people there because I was having so much fun
Mm-hmm.
talking and having fun and joking. And then when I got the stream report at the end, it said, oh, it was only like 7 people. I was like, well, I don't care. I had the best time. If I had a number that said 7 the whole time, I would have got too distracted with that. And I would never have had nearly enough fun, and people watching wouldn't have had nearly enough fun either.
Yeah, that's something I have to work on, is not looking at that. I've gotten progressively better about not worrying about who's in my chat, but the usual people that are in my chat, the usual people are there. I'm good. I'm having fun. I'm playing a game. But, it's like, if it sounds quiet, it's like, I look over, oh, lurkers. I have to take lurkers into account because I have a lot of people who lurk. So it's like, okay, I'm good. I'm good.
Stream, during the day, and a lot of people in UK are working. Like James, he lurks a lot. My brother lurks. Vic lurks. That's a lot of people that lurk. You gotta take into account that sometimes you're someone's radio, and that radio can really help them through the day.
That's true. Very true. So I have to do that about myself and get over the numbers and feeling that it's somehow my fault. I'm doing something wrong. And I'm not. It's just life in general.
I see your streams and I see your numbers, and I think that girl is just
crazy,
high and above. She is crazy and amazing. You are doing.
You stop that. I don't have to say you're amazing, and then here we go again with the amazing thing.
You are just brilliant. Don't worry. You don't need to worry about your numbers because you've got them all the time. Not even that. You've got people that love you, who are excited for you. Like you don't need to worry about your numbers. Like obviously hearing that from someone else, you're like, oh fuck, that's bullshit. But it's true. You don't need to worry about it because you've got all the backings there. You've got your whole community. You have everything. You don't need to worry about everything. You're already brilliant.
Yes, I'm slowly learning this. I have a fantastic community, so they love me no matter what I do. So exactly. No matter how much I yell or what game I play 4,000 times, Resident Evil, cough, cough. So
I still yelling.
Yeah, so I always play this game. I've been playing it since I started. It was the very first game I streamed, and I've played it like 14 times on stream so far. So it's like, I just keep going.
You always got to replay your first game. I think it's a very special game. Very special.
Cool. All right, so tell me about your love of Sonic, Kyle. I want to know all about it.
You know how much I love Sonic.
I know how much you love Sonic, but not everybody in my community knows how much you love Sonic.
I do. Sonic was the very first game I ever played, the very first video game. I had a Sega Mega Drive. We had Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, and I loved Sonic 2 the most. I'd play it all the time, all day. I would always get to the final boss and die. I never finished it as a kid. I'd always get to the very end and die. And Sonic, I owe my gaming life to Sonic because it really grasped me. It got me into it, and I've always been a fan of Sonic. I've always got the latest games. Like Sonic Adventure is my favorite Sonic game of all time. I love that game, and it just so much fun, so much nostalgia in there, happiness. It's so pretty. I still think the game looks incredible to this day. And the funny thing is, I love Sonic. I really love Sonic. But Sonic is not my favorite game series.
It's not?
It's Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider's your favorite?
Tomb Raider is my favorite game. Let me
write that down. Tomb Raider is Kyle's favorite game. Okay.
The thing with Sonic is, you'll notice that I have played probably more Sonic than I have with Tomb Raider because Sonic is designed for replayability. You're supposed to play it again and again and again and again and again. It's fun. You just jump and you race, and there's always something to do. Tomb Raider is it's an action puzzle, adventure game. So it takes a lot more time. You can complete Sonic in a couple of hours. Whereas Tomb Raider is going to take you a lot longer. There's a lot more to do. Tomb Raider is in my top. I play Tomb Raider slower on stream because I love it so much that I don't want to burn it out. I treasure it. I love it. Tomb Raider. Lara Croft is one of in my opinion, one of the best, greatest video game characters of all time. She changed the shape of video games. She was the first female game character lead right there. She definitely started the ball rolling for more female leads to be in video games. She's tested whatever of time. She's been through everything, and she's rebooted and regenerated, and she's still top lady. But don't get me wrong, Sonic, I love Sonic. They're so very equal to me, Sonic and Tomb Raider. I'll probably swing to Tomb Raider first. Sonic, though, my first video game, and I love them. I listen to Sonic music all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I have a playlist on my phone of Sonic music. I have vinyls of Sonic. I've got like a Sonic the Hedgehog mask. I do.
Oh
yeah,
my
god! There's some vinyl albums of Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Mania, Sonic CD, the movie, and Sonic Colors is coming out for the Boopin soundtrack is coming out in next year, and I've signed vinyls of Tomb Raider as well.
So which Tomb Raider is your favorite then?
Tomb Raider Underworld. I love Tomb Raider Underworld. Underworld.
I think I've only played Tomb Raider 2 in my entire lifetime. That's the only one I've ever played.
I think there's 3 tiers of Tomb Raider. You have the classic line, you have the first reboot, and the second reboot. The second reboot's
it was so long ago.
Tomb Raider 2 is the one when you can lock the butler in the fridge. That's the first one.
That's it. Okay.
You could do it in Tomb Raider 3, but Tomb Raider 2 is the glory of it. Tomb Raider 2 is my favorite of the first classics. Then Underworld's my all-time favorite. That's in this first reboot, and the second reboot's Rise of the Tomb Raider. That's my favorite. But if I had to pick one, I would say Tomb Raider Underworld. I own Tomb Raider Underworld on literally every platform.
Really?
Every platform. All of them.
Oh my god, you are crazy. How many? Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead to another question. How many consoles do you have? I hear you talking about it on Twitter. All of the pieces of hardware that you're buying. So how many consoles do you have?
Okay, I've got a lot. I said there's probably James has more than I do, but for me, I have. Let's see, I've got a PlayStation 1, I've got a PlayStation 2, I have a PlayStation 3, and I have a PlayStation 5. I have an Xbox Series S and a 360, so that's 6 so far.
Mm-hmm.
I have a.
You have a Dreamcast, right?
I have a Dreamcast. I have a Saturn. I have a Mega Drive, I have a Master System, I have a Sega CD. I also have a Nintendo Switch. I have a Nintendo Wii U. I have something else. I have a 3DS as well. I think that's about everything.
Crazy. I hope you have a nice display case for all of this, like the Museum of Kyle and his consoles.
I honestly, I wish I did have a display case, but I don't have the room for something so luxurious.
I really enjoyed the Dreamcast when it was alive. I used to play Resident Evil Code Veronica on that. And
I love the Dreamcast.
I loved it so much.
Heartbroken when I discontinued it. And Sonic Adventure was on the Dreamcast, and that's my favorite Sonic game. And I played that game to death on the Dreamcast. I think it killed the Dreamcast in the end.
It's always that one game. It's like, I will play this until there is a scratch in the CD.
Yep. Sonic Adventure and Tomb Raider Last Revelation were on Dreamcast, and I killed it with those games.
Yeah. My husband played the new Tomb Raider. I watched a little bit of it, and I was like, I can't do that.
I love the new Tomb Raider. Fabulous stuff. It was so good. A lot of people think, oh, she's too whiny. I'm like, well, screw you for a woman having emotions.
I love that. Yeah, I'm horrible at platforming at any type, because once I die, I get mad, and then if I die again, I get madder. So I rage eventually. Yeah. So I can't do platforming, which is why I'm not good at Sonic and why I'm not good at Tomb Raider games.
I like platforming. It's my kind of game. It's the games I brought up with, and
I admire people.
It's the games that I love. I like the puzzling and Tomb Raider exploration. The reboot one, the first one, was very actiony, and I wanted more puzzling and adventure. So that's where Rise of the Tomb Raider and Shadow of the Tomb Raider really kicked it in. So I like those ones more than the first reboot.
Yeah, I have nostalgia for the older games too, like the old Resident Evils and things like that. It's like, I will always choose them over the newer ones.
The remakes are amazing.
So did you like the original Resident Evil 1, or did you like the...
I'm still getting my way through it.
Oh,
It's
it
doing
is
so
rough,
well.
right? Oh.
It's rough and tough, but it's really challenging and fun. I think it's funny because some of it is easier than the remake, and some of it's harder than the remake. It's got an unusual kind of balance to it. I was having fun until it crashed on me, and I couldn't be bothered going back, so I have left it for a while. But once I move, I'm gonna replay it again because I want to get to Resident Evil 2 and 3 on the Dreamcast because I have them on the Dreamcast, and I want to play the original Resident Evil 3 because the remake was even I could see that it was cut up like no tomorrow.
They took out the clock tower. That was the best part.
Yeah, it's just a crap boss battle that I have no idea what the hell was going on.
Right.
Just running
shoot
around,
mines at a building.
Yeah, I was like, what is this? What am I doing?
Although the character model or the model they used for Carlos, spot on gorgeous. So I was like, he made that freaking game. It's like, I will watch it for this man's biceps only.
Yeah. There's a particular person we both know that has an undying love for Carlos.
Really? Who has an undying love? Is that James?
It's James.
It's James. Quasi-Saturn. We're looking at you, James. We know your love for Carlos. Yeah, we're looking at you, James. It's all right. I love Carlos too, so I can't say anything. Look at you. There he is. There's the grin. There's
some moods of Carlos in his Discord, believe it or not.
All right. So, what is your preferred console to play on?
I like all of the consoles, but if I really had to pick one, it'd probably be the PlayStation. There's something about the PlayStation system that feels very well put together. I like the consistency over them as well. And it feels very console-like. The Xbox, I like the Xbox. It's great for like backward compatibility. But when I play it, I don't know. I don't get the excitement of a video game feel from it. And it's funny because I like fidelity and visuals and stuff, but the Xbox always trumps the PlayStation over that. But there's something about the PlayStation I really like. I like their new controller as well, the haptic feedback. There seems to have more immersive experience in the PlayStation than they do on the Xbox. Something about it. I feel like Xbox they went too hardcore on the operating system, and it's overly complicated. The PlayStation, you can just go somewhere, turn it on, and you're good to go. And I love my Switch as well, but I like having 4K.
Like Gary's like, you need to get Animal Crossing for Switch. I was like, you're gonna give me money to get a Switch.
I love Animal Crossing. You better get Animal Crossing on a Switch. I love Animal Crossing. I've put some good effort into that game.
I didn't know you liked Animal Crossing. See, I'm learning all kinds of things today.
my Switch is the Animal Crossing Switch.
Oh, really?
It's the Animal Crossing dock. It's got the Animal Crossing on the back. I bought so many amiibo cards. I'm literally reading the manga right now.
Really?
It's amazing.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a manga. Holy crap.
Yes. I know. They just released it, in Japan. They're putting it in English now in book format. I like reading Dragon Ball Super and Animal Crossing mangas, one chapter a week with a glass of wine.
Red or white wine person?
I prefer red, but I like all of them. But nice. My red's my go-to for sure. I get red lips, but fucking worth it.
Just giving you some color, that's all. Not a big deal.
Just giving me some nice lipstick I can lick off later.
I love that. There was another question I was going to ask you, but my brain just totally went blank. All right. That had something to do with consoles, but I'll probably remember it later. All right, so you did the Marticon, that was called Marticon charity. What other ones have you done? Is there going to be more on your channel in the future?
Yeah, so I did the Marticon one today, and we did an encore one because I didn't manage to make the actual week. The previous one that I did was for Pride Month. So Sega asked some streamers. They put out a form to say, who would like to join? And unfortunately, I was already part of the charity group on their Discord, so I got to just get straight into there. So for a whole month in Pride, we raised money for Mind Out, which was an LGBTQ plus charity to help people with their mental health, mental well-being. It had suicidal support because a lot of people who are LGBTQIA plus unfortunately do take their lives because they don't feel comfortable in their skin. So this charity was a helpline and who can help these people with these struggles that they're going through in their life and tell them there's nothing wrong with you. So for a whole month, I stopped all my streams, and every stream I did a charity stream for Sacred Pride, and I did a whole month of Sonic. I was going to do Sega games, but I did a whole month of Sonic, and it was the best month ever. All Sonic. And my group was called IAmKyleX. And that was myself, Cozy Saturn, Metal Trigger, Hezwar XE, Hard Pretzel, and Dazzleac, and we raised £1,000 in that one group. And I can't remember the total. I think it was over 10,000 total for that month. And that was the last one I did, and it was just the best, because it's something close to my heart. I'm an LGBTQI plus person, so it was a charity that I could really get on board with, could really resonate with, could understand, and that was just such a fantastic month. I was so upset when it was over. I got a Sega Pride T-shirt from Sega to remember it by as well, which was lovely.
Yep, that is nice.
We've done more. We did Game Blast, which is also for special effect, which is one that we're doing for Marticon. They do it every year, like in February, I believe. So the next charity stream I'll do will be a Game Blast one next year. And we did Stand Up to Cancer as well. Back, I think it was last December, if I remember correctly. So that was the first one I did. So we did three or four of them now, yeah.
I'm going to be doing a Stand Up to Cancer for my birthday.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I am a cancer survivor, 5 years out. So this is very close to me. I'm going to get all emotional on stream, but it's worth it, right?
Honey. Yeah, absolutely. It's something that, that you could definitely speak with a lot of passion. Obviously, all of us can speak to passion for it, but especially you've gone through it, it. You know how important it is to have this research done. It's life-saving. Because of that, we have our beautiful Pizzachan here right now. We are blessed.
Yes. I don't even imagine what the care would have been like back in the 80s with the medicines that they have. Today's medicine is pretty rough, but I can't even imagine what the people before this new regimens and treatments and immunotherapies would have had to have gone through. And it's just a good thing to support, is what I'm saying. All of these charities are, and the streamers that go out there and do this and raise money out of the goodness of their heart are just amazingly godly beings.
I think it's just I believe it's so important to give back, for sure, because people are spending their money to watch me, and when you have a following, you feel like you could really echo a voice here for someone who's trying to make a difference, and you can make people more aware. And by telling one person, just one person, that one person tells another person, it's endless. It goes on and on and on. So by the small actions you make, whether you make from 10 to whatever pounds, whatever, it goes a long way. That £10 can save one person. And in the Mind Out charity, that £10 was a counselling session for someone, and that one person could be helped and be saved, and then that person going to help someone else and someone else. It's that £10 donation went so far, further than that person thought it could have gone.
Right. That one counseling session could be that rope.
Exactly.
Nope, I pull you back. You're not going to go over the edge. You're going to stay here with us. So it's very important. It's very important.
Exactly.
All right. So, are you going to have any more in the future for the next year coming up? What is it? 2022?
Yeah.
I don't even know what year it is.
I know, 2022. It still feels like 2019, doesn't it?
Right. It's just a whole bunch of crap that just keeps rolling.
I think there'll be Game Blast for February, and I am sure there will be another charity stream in Pride, for sure. So those two, perhaps, yes.
Good. Keep it rolling, Kyle. You sweet, amazing bean.
Every year there's going to be a charity stream. Don't you worry. IAmKyleX always has something on.
That's right. All right, the Jigglypuff. Tell me about the Jigglypuff.
Oh my god, Jigglypuff is
it's your icon. Pokemon. It's all over your stream. Tell me why.
I love Jigglypuff. I remember watching Pokemon when it was airing back in the 90s, and I watched many episodes, and then Jigglypuff's first episode came on and I fell in love. I was like, this is the god, the everything, my soul, my being. I love Jigglypuff, and as soon as I saw Jigglypuff, every Pokemon game I've had, I catch Jigglypuff. Every product I see, if it in a merchant store or whatever, I will go buy it. I remember I was in HMV in 2016, and I was just buying presents for other people at Christmas, and I saw a Jigglypuff cup, and I picked it up. I didn't look at the price. I didn't do anything. I picked it up, and I went straight to the till and went, I'll buy this. It could have been 30, 40 quid. It was only like a tenner. But it could have been so much, and I bought it. I love Jigglypuff. It's my favorite Pokemon. It makes me so happy. Jigglypuff makes me so happy. Like, I scream in excitement every time I see like when I play a new Pokemon game, I see Jigglypuff, I scream. I'm happy. If I'm watching a Pokemon movie and Jigglypuff appears, I'm like, oh, makes me so overwhelmed with joy. I love Jigglypuff. I want to be a Jigglypuff. I wish I was a Jigglypuff.
Is it about the design or the character? What is it that makes you love him so much?
The design is so cute, and Jigglypuff it's the one Pokemon, I think, especially in the beginning, maybe the whole of Pokemon, Jigglypuff has so much attitude and so much character and so much personality. They made Jigglypuff so sassy. Jigglypuff is so sassy, and I'm quite a sassy person.
Yes, you are.
And Jigglypuff is just so sassy and perfect and funny. And Jigglypuff, wants to be fabulous and sing, and then it gets so upset that someone's fallen asleep because it's so unaware of its own abilities that that's what its ability does. And then it just, instead of going and crying about it, it literally just picks up a pen and goes, well, fuck you then, and draws all over their face, goes away, comes back and does it again. And Jigglypuff kept on coming back in Pokemon. I think that's what really made it more special, because Jigglypuff became a reoccurring character, became such an important character, and Jigglypuff's in the Smash Brothers series. He's in every Pokemon game except New Pokemon Snap. Let's not talk about that. And all the other movies, she's there. Jigglypuff is there, and I have Jigglypuff plushies all over my flat.
You
everywhere.
Do. You have a lot of them.
Everywhere. My whole window covered in Jigglypuffs, and everywhere. Honestly, I remember my local Asda were selling Jigglypuff plushies, and I was like, oh my god, there's like 5 there or something. So I bought one, and the next day I bought another one, and the next day I bought another one. I kept on going and buying another one by one. I did. I think I got about 3 or 4 of them. And people were like, why are you buying that? I'm like, because it's a Jigglypuff, and it's literally here. I never see Jigglypuff plushies locally. It's always online. So I saw them locally. I was like, oh my god, I'm taking them all.
Oh,
so
I love the love behind that. It's like, I must have it.
It's just love. Jigglypuff is pure love and joy. Like, I don't think there's no other Pokemon that will ever match that. Well, Wailord. I love Wailord. I have the Wailord plush. I do love my Wailord. But Jigglypuff.
Do you watch the Pokemon anime by chance?
I watched the original. I watched it as a kid up until the end of the Johto run with Misty in it, and then I stopped watching it. I have watched it, but the problem is I don't like the dub of it, because they changed the music, they re-alter the story and the dialogue, and make a lot of edits. So as not being a kid anymore, I see those changes and I don't like them. No, I don't watch I was watching the Sun and Moon one, and I just disliked it because they changed the music and it was just not good, and it was really kind of... Pokemon's not a mature show in any regard, but it's a kiddie show. But even in like the Japanese version, it's got some seriousness to it, but the English version, it's just really dumbed down. So I don't really watch if I could find Pokemon subtitled in Japanese, I'd watch it, but you can't. And it's gutting because I want to watch it, but it's got like 1,000 episodes now. I can't be fucked with that.
Yeah, you're a little bit of an audio connoisseur, aren't you? You have a very particular taste in music.
Yes.
I like the way this sounds, so I'm going to listen to it.
It's true. I don't like that they feel that they have to change the original Japanese version. It's very disrespectful to the original director's intentions. So when they take it over to the USA, they're like, oh, change this, change that, let's make it better. Like, you're not making it better, you're making it worse. Let's have it original. I don't like changes. I think you should keep it as original, unless the original was trash, which it's not.
Do you like any other animes?
I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm an anime fan, because anime fans will hate when I say this, but I love Dragon Ball Z. That's my favorite. because people go, "Oh, this is an easy go-to." I'm like, well, it's true. I don't really watch a lot of anime, but I love Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. If I could pick one world to live in, I would be Dragon Ball Z. I would love to be like a Super Saiyan. I just want to scream, get gold hair, fly about, do some
yeah,
shit.
that would be great.
Explode
I wouldn't even
things,
need
yes.
to. I would just scream and things would explode anyway.
Exactly. I love Dragon Ball Z. I got it all on DVD and Blu-ray. I got the mangas. I love it. Absolutely love it. I like Yu-Gi-Oh as well, the original one.
Oh, nice.
The Jewel Monsters one. I watched it in Jap. I used to watch it as a kid. I watched it on TV every week until the end of it in English, and then I got to watch the Japanese version in 2016, and it was like watching a totally different show, and it was such an emotional ride. Yu-Gi-Oh is all about friendship. That's the basis of the whole show. A relationship with other people, someone who felt insecure and different, and someone who felt like they didn't fit in the world made friends, and the whole show is about that. Yes, they're playing cards and whatever, but it's all about the bonds of friendship, and I think it's such a beautiful show.
All right, so I mean, basically, I would never shame anybody for liking anime because anime is its own. It's unique, and each person likes a different type. And usually, when you start out, you like one of four things: Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Vampire Hunter D, or Akira. That's how you start out, and then you just branch out from there.
Exactly. I did watch Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood because my brother nagged me, and I thought it was absolutely fantastic. You know what? I feel like if I got Crunchyroll, I actually do want to get Crunchyroll because there are animes I feel like I could watch. I would really love, because sometimes I like sitting watching an episode a day of something, and I get excited because I watched. I was watching something, an episode a day. Anytime a new TV show comes out, I'll watch in a bulk, like on Netflix. I'll watch one a day because I like the excitement of the next day, the next day, the next day. Oh, there's something else coming out. I don't like watching it all in a go.
Binge
so
watch.
I want to find
As in binge watching. That's how I watch TV. All in one day. I watched all of Stranger Things in one night.
I can't because I feel like, oh, I've got a whole year to wait. At least I can stretch it a bit. I even read my manga one chapter a week so I can let it drag out.
Oh, you read manga too? You know, Kyle, you're becoming my best friend.
Oh, yeah.
But you should get a throne, Kyle, a throne wish list, and put Crunchyroll cards on there so we can get them for you.
Oh no, I hate asking for gifts. Even on my birthday when people buy me gifts, I feel like, oh my god, why did you buy me something?
Darling, we're not asking you. You're not asking, we're giving it to you, okay? So some people want to give you things and they see you don't have a wish list, they're like, well, what do I do now? That's why that Throne app is perfect, because it's safety for both ends, and you can just secretly, anonymously buy people's shit, and they don't know who did it.
I'll have to think about it. I feel so guilty if I got something. I want to find out who bought it for me and get something back.
But that's the fun part. It's like, we want to give to you because you're fabulous, and you should watch anime because it's great.
It is. I love, like, the anime I watched. I've loved it. I just need to branch out more and get Crunchyroll again and watch some new things.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I was just watched the live action Cowboy Bebop because Cowboy Bebop is one of my favorite anime series.
I've never seen it.
It's space bounty hunter cowboy thing. It's really interesting.
That sounds cool.
It's pretty cool. It's got a real stylized atmosphere to it, and I love the music in the background and everything. It's like, oh, so perfect. And then I watched the live action. I was like, it's not bad, but you could have did better.
Yeah, live action's always a touch and go basis, isn't it?
Yeah, like the Death Note one. I want to set the person on fire. It's like, why did you make this garbage? So,
I heard about that.
Yeah, it's bad. Just stay away from it with a cross. It's like, please go away. Anyway, I've totally got off topic because that's the way I am. I totally just ramble when I'm talking. So, what are the future goals of your channel, Kyle?
See, my channel, I don't have any goals at all. I just sit down and think, it's a new day, let's play some games. And new people come along, and different things happen. I hate setting goals because I feel like if you set a goal, you set yourself up for disappointment. And then if you set a goal, then you have this kind of, it becomes predictable. or you're writing yourself a script. I like everything to be unpredictable and unscripted and natural. So I have never set a goal. I've never said I want 100 followers, 200, 300, 400. I just let it come, let it flow, let everything come to me, let me come to people. I honestly, it's just having fun. There's your goal. Let's have fun.
That's nice. That's nice. I'm gonna sit here and have fun and play games. You can come join me if you want. If not, that's okay too.
Exactly. You're all welcome. Come, let's have some fun. Let's play some games. Let's share the love. That's it.
That's what I love
the goal
about
is
your
just
community.
to it's just to, like, for me to have fun, and the goal really, I suppose, if it gives one person happiness, enjoy it. If a crappy day, then that's all I need.
Oh, you are an angel, I swear. Yeah, because there's a lot of streamers out there that have these rigid goals, and they even put them in their panels about making this many followers, this many. I'm like, do you feel like you're gonna throw up in the morning because you can't reach those goals?
Right? I don't like this. Like, a lot of people have prominently, very seriously, partner push.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that you lose sight when you have this I want partner, and you're putting it out there. You put it on your title, you're putting it in your hashtags on your Twitter, your Instagram, whatever. You've got a command in your stream, and people are saying, oh, let's get this person to partner. Because the issue with that, and I've heard as well, that when you ask people to help you get more followers, to get to a certain goal, you'll find that once you hit that goal, the people that were made to come along don't stay around, because they didn't stay around for you. They stayed around to get your goal. And I've heard of partners that say they find it really tough to keep an audience because they've got less than what they used to have, because they maybe attracted people for one set goal, and once the goal's done, they're like, oh, that's it. What's the point of being here now? The hype's over. So they didn't come for you. They came for the number, and that's not how it should be. They should come for you, and you should have your friends on your stream and your viewers. That's the thing with it. Goals can go one way or another, and that's why I don't have them, because you can lose sight of the natural fun that you might end up having.
You just answered my second question, which was, do you want to be a partner?
It's not a goal in mind. And it's not something I ever think is going to happen, because it's not something on my radar. In a very unlikely event, if they said, do you want to be partner, I wouldn't know how to answer the question. I wouldn't know if I want to do it or not, because you lose a lot of control, because you have to be part of Twitch's image. You have to do this, you have to do that, you have to be like this, and I wouldn't want to lose kind of creative control. I'm not saying that Twitch come in and change everything, see, but you get this weight of responsibility, extra responsibility. Like, a partner is a cog in a money machine sometimes, because you get to make extra money, because they want to see that if you can make them the money, then they'll make you a partner, because you're a part of their image. So I feel like, would I lose myself a little bit if I had that little tick? Because I personally don't watch people that are partnered, because I find that it's not as homely and engaging. So if I had that tick, I can for sure imagine that people would think the same.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know a couple of partner streamers, and the ones that I know are still very involved with their community. And
Good.
They the big one, everybody knows my favorite horror streamer is Saravium. She made partner, and she still does her own thing, which I love, absolutely love. She is just the horror streaming badass. And she has anime voices. I love it so much.
Ooh. Yes. See, that's the thing. There are so many partners that I think we see them so prominently that they start advertising other companies and going, oh, this product's great, when they haven't used it.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of get so focused on the numbers, and like you're saying, you've got your partners that you know and you love. But I do know a partner, two partners, and maybe three, that are still very much themselves. Ari Plays Retro is a great streamer, and she's so lovely and adorable, and she just, she doesn't have the fancy green screens and all this and that. It's just her camera, and she's talking and she's laughing, and she's great. And that's a partner I can really respect. But there are people that are not partners that I know who want to be partners, and there's a vibe of them now that it's so focused on this partner path.
Oh, it's creepy.
And advertising and being, I want to be part of a partnership with X, Y, and Z. And I feel like I lost a lot of passion for those kind of streamers, and it's just, I don't know, it's just uncomfortable.
Yeah, they want the numbers and the money, not
you're a number,
fun.
not a viewer. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna ask you about your overlay designs.
Oh,
I think they're fabulous. Do you use a specific product to make them, or do you do them in Photoshop, or?
So my background, blue background, I went on my iPad. I went onto one of those Adobe Suite things. My brother has the whole thing. I went into one of them when you can draw. It was a blue background, and I got the paintbrush thing, and I just squiggled along the screen. I went, oh, that looks good. And I used it as a static background. And when I got a proper laptop, my brother took that image and he put it into like a rendering software, an Apple one, I think. And that's how it was made. Callum made them. I said, oh, I should credit you for the design. Yes. Well, I said, I'll credit you for the design. But, oh, no, it's still your image. I just rendered it. And I was like, oh. So it's a combination of many people. So I've got my background I drew. Callum animated it. The Kyle Puff, it's by Squiggly. A wonderful Squiggly drew all my Kyle Puff emotes. And Charlie drew my header with me holding the black and white wheel lord. And Eve Sinua drew me my Kyle crafts. So my entire stream layout is a combination of people that I know and love and viewers. Nothing is I didn't go out and find anyone. People that came to me and I give back to them, they give to me. We all designed something together as a community. The logo I made, I went onto 2-meter font generator and mucked around and used a 2-meter underworld logo and made IAmKyleX and rearranged it until I got the right fitting. But yeah, it's just a combination of just using the basic apps, and then Callum put it in a rendering thing, and there you go. So it's nothing spectacular. It's just how it looks. I'm quite pleased with it.
Are you kidding? Your entire community, the bunch of you, have this unique set of artistic displays. And I'm looking at them going, wow, that's really cool. I'm too stupid to figure out how to do it, but that's really cool. I admire that. I like how you guys layer it out, and even your schedules on Twitter are animated and awesome. It's like, man, I'm a lazy bitch. I just put on a list. Here, this is what I'm playing. This is what I'm doing.
Saturn who uses PowerPoint to make his stuff, and I haven't a fucking clue how he does it. But they look amazing. Quasi Saturn has the best layout I've ever seen.
Hey, James, if you're in here, we want to know your secret.
Yeah, teach us PowerPoint.
PowerPoint, because I have PowerPoint. I wouldn't even begin to figure out how to do any of that. Oh, but that's so cool that your community is just like, hey, here's this, here's that. You can use this. Like my little emote up there on the Pizzachan's podcast, that little Lizzie in a pot. It's a joke. It was one of my first games I played where it was a horror game called Home Sweet Home, and in the bathroom there was a pot you could hide in from a little girl with a box cutter. So I jumped in it and I was like, oh my god, I'm a Lizzie in a pot. So one of the people in my community, Shotgun Den, she drew it for me, and I was like, oh my god, it even has little pizzas around the brim of it. I was like, that is so amazing. I almost cried.
Yes, it's so cute.
It's so cute. I love it. Oh, but having a close, not even community, but family like that is so important when you're streaming. I get emotional.
I agree.
All right. So what is the most important thing you learned, excuse me, words are hard, as a streamer? Most important lesson.
Most important lesson is always be yourself. I know it's so cheesy and generic, but it's true. Just be yourself. Don't watch other people and go, I'll be like this, I'll be like that, I'll do this, I'll do that. Just be yourself. Don't lose sight in what people are gaining, what they're earning. It's about having fun. And the most important thing I've learned about myself in it is like, I just like being who I am and not being caught up in what other people are doing, because you can look at someone else and go, oh my god, look at their design, look at that, oh, it's so much better than mine. But they could be looking at you as well, saying, oh my god, look at design, look at them, I love their voice, I like this, I hate this about myself. And it's just be yourself. That's the most important thing I've learned, and it's made me feel like even happier to be who I am. I have less self-doubt being on Twitch, because people are coming in saying, I love your voice, you look lovely, I like your top, you're so fun and energetic, you're so positive. And that makes me feel like even when I'm at work and things, I think, oh, you know what, having me on Twitch, I feel more confident to do this and this. I'm happier to be here. And someone laughs at me, I'm like, well, I don't care, because I'm very happy what I'm doing, and I'm got people that love and support me, and that's all that matters in my life.
It's interesting when I started doing these podcasts and listening to, especially the favorite streamer series. Each one of the streamers I asked that question to has given me a completely different answer. Although yours is very similar to another podcaster, or not podcaster, but another streamer that I really enjoy. That just be yourself. It doesn't really, all the other stuff really doesn't matter as long as you're having fun. Because if you're having fun, your chat's having fun. So that's basically the same thing. And I think it's just amazing how everybody has a different tip and a different lesson that they learned.
I definitely agree. You can learn so many different things from all the variety of streamers out there. And like the biggest tip I can give to anyone is just turn off that fucking counter. Stop looking at that number. It's not about numbers. Like, come on Twitch to have fun. Don't think about it as a money-making machine. Because if you're out there to think, I want to earn money from it, then you're never going to have fun. Because if you see that you're not making enough money and you think, well, what's the point of doing this? It's not fun. You need to make it fun first. You need to make it something. A community. Make it a fun community you can be proud and happy of. That's what's important, and you get to meet so many wonderful people across the world.
I know,
that's what's
right?
exciting. Like, this is the best way to meet people across the world. I didn't know anyone across the world until I went on Twitch.
Oh my god, I know so many people over in the UK now, and Scotland,
right?
and Portugal. It's like, oh my god, I know so many cool people.
It's amazing.
And they're like immediately like vibe with you. It's like, yes, this is so neat. Otherwise, I'd be stuck in my US box. The white bread over here in the white box.
I'd just be in my living room.
Yeah, it's like, I'm a boring person until I met all these amazing people.
Same.
It's like, that's so cool. Oh, that's what I was going to ask you about the console question. What? PlayStation. Have you played Heavy Rain or Beyond Two Souls or any of those type of games? I have not played them, but I have watched them in their entirety through someone who has played them. Okay, so they're messed up. That's the first time I've. Oh, they are pretty. They're pretty. Well, and Detroit Become Human is also a part of the same company, so they made all of those games. But I've noticed something about the controls of that game. It's you have to shake the controller and all that. But you're right about the PlayStation, how it's very, very hands-on and it's streamlined and things like that. And the Xbox controller is kind of chunky and it's kind of Xbox controller doesn't do anything like the box other than the buttons, but the PlayStation controller has an immersive experience where the little thing that changes it. It has a unique factor to it. Something nice about it. I like it. Yeah, I wasn't a really big fan of the PlayStation except for the Resident Evil games because I went from the Sega, excuse me, to the Nintendo. Then I switched over to the PlayStation, and then I moved to the Xbox, and now I'm only PC, mostly PC because I don't usually use the console for anything except watching YouTube. But the PlayStation, when I did play it, when I was playing like Ghost of Tsushima and Beyond Two Souls and Heavy Rain and things like that, but it is very streamlined and smooth moving. So I can say that about it. Although I do love my PC. The PlayStation is pretty cool, if I say so myself. I liked it for Tomb Raider. For Tomb Raider, yes. Yeah. For all of the Tomb Raiders. How did I got to Tomb Raider PlayStation? Thank you, Sony. Do you like the movies by any chance? The Tomb Raider movies? Love the movies. Damn right I do. Yeah, of course you do. Damn, I love Tomb Raider. Of course. Yeah, I love the movies. Amazing movies. Fantastic. I want to watch them right now. You want to watch It's like, bring them on. I want to watch them right now. All right, so yeah, you actually answered my question about the advice to a new streamer, somebody starting out. What pieces of advice would you give them? You said not look at the numbers. Is there anything else that you would give them? Any type of bad advice?
Make a schedule.
Make a schedule.
Make a schedule. You have no idea how much easier life gets when you have a schedule for not just yourself, but for your viewers. If you're trying to build up a community, people like to know when you're going to be on. When I started, it was it was 1 week, I think, of crazy every day. And then I said it was like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. And that became like the schedule, and everyone knew what time I was on. So I had like a Tomb Raider Tuesday, and I saw like Monday, a Retro Thursday, and then something on I can't remember if it was Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember what I played then. But it was a consistency, and people knew I was on, and that built up consistency, obviously, in the viewership, whatnot. And when I got the reports at the end, I noticed like how much more like consistent they were than what they were before. So yeah, turn off that bloody counter. You don't need it, and have a schedule. Let people know. Get Twitter. I encourage everyone to get Twitter if you're a streamer, because Twitter is such a great tool to use to have a personal touch to you when you're outside your streams, and you can have a personal touch to your viewers as well. I love Twitter. I don't understand how people don't have it. It's the best social media. It's better than Facebook. It's better than Instagram. Instagram's for pictures. Facebook's for people who like to
Drama. Facebook is for drama.
For drama, and people who like the world, thinking the world is flat. And then you've got Twitter, which is, it's just fun. It's jokey. You've got all your favorite people there. You can have personal conversations with, like, and then someone just says something random in their day, like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. Like, just as announcing it, and you think it's hilarious, and you can talk to them. And also, Twitter's a good place to announce yourself, saying, tomorrow I'm going to be doing this, or I have a schedule here. Look at it. And Discord's great as well. Discord's a really good tool. I prefer Twitter over Discord. Discord's very handy to have for a whole community, but I can track Twitter so much easier than I can on a Discord. I'm much more active on Twitter than Discord. So if someone tweets me, I'll get it to them much quicker. So get that counter off. No viewer counter needed. That's going to discourage you. Get yourself a schedule. Have a schedule. Schedule's very important. It's good for you, for your mental health as well. You know when you're on and off. It gets you in a routine for yourself and your viewers, and Twitter is a really good place to have that extra personal touch for you to get to know your viewers as well outside of Twitch, because then you become less of just it's a Twitch streamer, and then you see, oh, it's a person, because you're getting to see things of their personal life that they might put up there. And a schedule also gets put up on Twitter as well.
I honestly have only just started using Twitter more often.
Great.
I had an account like a long time ago, but I was like, I don't want to use that. I don't know how to use that. And somebody says, you're a streamer now, you have to freaking use it. I'm like, oh God. All right. So I use it occasionally when I remember, but I just basically scroll through everybody else's stuff to see what they're doing.
I love
So I don't really post a whole lot about it. But I do enjoy my Discord. We watch movies and shows and things together, and that's where I put most of my announcements. That's what they're called. Yeah, that's right. Words are so hard today. Announcements. That's where I put all of my announcements. But I have to keep remembering to put them on Twitter as well, because not everybody's in my Discord.
I'm not every way around. I'm always in Twitter, not on Discord. I'm like, damn it.
It's like, Twitter. So
work the Discord, Kyle. Work it.
All right. So if there's somebody that you could collab with, that you really want to collab with, and they said, hey, let's do this, who would that be?
Oh, this is Marta.
Really?
Absolutely. I love Marta. I haven't, like, we always have a mismatch of time, so I never get to watch her. And I know she's so busy, so she'll never get to watch me. And we kind of like, we haven't spoken too much recently. I always feel guilty about it, but I know that you can part ways with people, not in a bad way, but in a way that, you know, you're separating your lives and you're doing your own thing. And I've had one collab with Marta on two, one on Pretzel's channel. One I have been on her channel with Pretzel, but it would just be so wonderful to have a stream with her again, because I just want us to play a game again together and just have the. I know we always have our laughs. She's such a busy person. I never want to bother her, and I never go, oh, let's have a stream, when obviously I haven't been on her streams often enough. So I think it's rude to ask someone when you haven't been a presence in their streams for so long. But I love Marta. I admire her. It has been distance recently, but again, my life has been very different because of my new job and everything, and scheduling things has been a nightmare.
Oh, about
But
that.
yeah.
How do you do it? Anybody out there, also you streamers in chat, how in the hell do you balance streaming and working and life at the same time? How?
No idea.
How is this? When I first started working, because I'm well enough to go back to work and do normal things like a normal human being. I thought I'll do a part-time job and I'll be able to stream. That's funny because now I'm so tired. I don't want to do anything that has to do with streaming. I just want to come home, get in my bed, and watch YouTube. And I don't know how you guys do it. I admire you guys so much. Working a full day and then coming home and streaming and still have energy. And I'm like, help! I need Red Bull. I need coffee. I need.
You're gonna force yourself. Just do it, and then you get the energy from the stream. It's odd. It fuels you somehow.
Yeah, I mean, it's like. I put 100% into my stream. Well, when I'm not tired as heck, I put 100% into my stream, and most of the time I can only do 2 hours because I'm loud and I swing my arms around while I stream, and I'm yelling and dancing and doing everything. And then by the end of my stream, it's like I need a freaking nap. So how am I supposed to work and then do that at the same time? I'll have to find a balance eventually. But
definitely.
I admire you guys that are going out there and kicking ass at work and then come back and kicking ass on stream too. It's so cool.
It's quite the juggle.
Quite the juggle. I'd imagine to do so. It's like I can't do that. It's gonna be starting to be my next question for the next podcasters. How do you do it? Please tell me, how are you doing this? But I can't believe how fast we're going through these questions, Kyle. You have all these great, fabulous answers. So
thank you.
You do. Okay. So we answered that. We did that. Okay, so we're gonna give you an off-the-wall kind of question. If you could live anywhere in the world, Kyle, where would you live?
I always thought Italy would be quite nice to live. It's such a romantic country and has such lovely food. And I know someone very lovely, Scripted Charlie Hunt, who lives there, and she's so fabulous. I just think Italy looks beautiful. Such a beautiful place. It's just fantastic. I'd love to live in Italy, definitely.
Yeah, Italy is a great place. Me, I want to go to New Zealand because they have such great landscapes. I'd want to sit and paint and like read a book on a hillside or picnic or something like that, because that would be like the perfect holiday. I mean, I know I'm loud and I'm energetic and everything on stream, but sometimes you just gotta have that quiet bubble where you just
exactly peace, your own little corner of the world.
Which people find funny that I watch so many cozy streamers. It's like, you're a horror loud streamer. It's like, no, I don't want to be like that all the time. Sometimes I just want to chill and listen.
Sometimes you gotta let your body just relax.
Yeah. So are you waiting for any new games to come out?
I'm anxiously waiting for them to announce a new Tomb Raider, let's be honest.
The new Tomb Raider?
I want them to announce it. I know they're working on it. That is the one on my mind that I want now. Haven't announced it yet, but I want it.
That's nice. Yeah, I really gotta try out the Tomb Raiders.
You should. It's amazing.
You know, but I get so frustrated with platforming. It's like, I don't want to do it, fam. I don't want to do it because I get so mad. See, I have this thing. I get frustrated real fast, and then I'll put it down, and then I'll play it again. I get frustrated again. It's like a never-ending hike of emotion.
I'm like that with some games.
Like, no, I can't do it.
Smash Brothers.
But that's the Tomb Raiders and the Sonic. You're like a super pro with the Sonic and the jumping and all of the crazy puzzles.
I have gotten some good skills over the years. Yeah, so there's definitely one game I could say I'm good at, and it's Sonic and Tomb Raider.
Yeah. I haven't seen you play many puzzle games though, besides the with the Tomb Raider elements. Are you a fan of puzzler games?
Not too much. Like, not too puzzly, because I'm not exactly the most puzzly smart person, so it depends how puzzly it is, you know.
Yeah, I'm not talking like mist or anything, but I'm talking about this. Yeah, it's like your brain's gonna explode because this puzzle you have to have like a degree in chemistry to figure out. But I mean, it's regular puzzles. Most of the time, I look at it and go, "Oh my god, this is so complicated," and I look at the answer, and it's like eventually, it's like, "What? What just happened? I could have figured that at any time."
I hate when that happens.
Like when I was playing Resident Evil 2, the weird wire puzzle in the police station.
Oh,
I was so frustrated with that when I first did it. And now it's like, okay, all I gotta do is make this shape, and then I'm good.
Yeah, that took me a wee while. I was a bit hammered when I did it, but I did it.
Oh my god, it's like drunk stream when, Kyle? When are we gonna have a drunk stream?
Usually, any time I play Resident Evil, I'm drinking, and I was pretty hammered when I played Resident Evil 2, not gonna lie.
No, really?
All of them I was drunk, yeah, I was pretty drunk for those ones.
Yeah. I don't think I could play drunk because, yeah.
I like it. You feel fearless. You're fearless in horror games. It's so much better.
Yep.
So, next horror game I'll be drinking.
I don't usually get too wigged out by horror games, that's my problem. So,
I'm
unless it's like Fatal Frame, I usually don't get wigged out by games.
Oh yeah.
So it takes a certain type of, but Phasmophobia gets me all the time. I don't know if it's the weird
I'm desensitized. I used to be scared, but now I'm not. I've gotten so used to it now. I'm not scared by it anymore.
Have you tried the other one, the ghost core?
No, I heard it wasn't very good.
It's weird. It's weird. Yeah. And there's also another one, a cultist one. I can't remember the name, but one person is the ghost and the other people are the cultists trying to catch him. So I can't remember the name of it.
I'll have to send it to us. We need to try it.
Yeah, because I think that would be fun too, because that adds something that Phasmo should have did, I think. Having you be able to mess with your party members because you're dead.
I like that.
You go in and like steal. I mean, yeah, I know you can pick up stuff and throw it, but you know, but I think being able to mess with them would be even better to set off their things.
Yeah.
But that's just that. All right, so we ran out of questions already, Kyle.
Oh.
I can't believe we went through them so fast.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna open up the chat. Hey, chat! Do you guys have any questions? If you're still here for Kyle, you're welcome to ask him any respectable questions. Okay, especially James, if James is in here.
That would be not a respectable question if James is here.
Yeah, James is a little feisty.
But amazing.
He is amazing. I love your whole community. I mean, did you know people from the start, or did they eventually file in?
The only person I knew from the start was, really my brother, my family, and some people, but still. Yeah, I met all the people on my community, and other communities as well. They came from other communities when I was watching their streams and came into mine. It was lovely.
Yeah, I love that. Well, when I first saw Callum, I was like, wait, he looks so much like Kyle. What the heck? I was so confused. I was like, wait, that's his brother. Oh my god, they look almost exactly alike. I was so amazed. I was like, I feel stupid now. It's like, why does he look like him? Okay. So it looks like we have a question from Banana. It says, what is your favorite Power Ranger? Power Ranger? Nana. We don't even know if you watched the Power Ranger.
Never watched it, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. I'll say the pink one because someone gave me a pink Power Ranger once because they thought you'd like that because he's gay.
Oh, so, really?
The pink one. Yeah.
Really? That's so bad. That's so bad. I don't get why.
The only one I know is the pink one, so I'll say pink.
Yeah, all the old shows like Power Rangers and things like that. It's like, can't believe that they actually have like new additions to the Power Ranger thing.
I didn't even know they did. I did not know.
Yeah. It's like my one friend is really into the Power Ranger kind of universe thing. That and Sailor Moon. She is totally into those two. It's like, I'm on the other side of the ship with the Dragon Ball Z with where you guys are. But she's over here with the Sailor Moon. I could never get into it. I don't know why. Just the main character just got on my nerves. But the Power Ranger, it's like the music got on my nerves, so I can't watch it. I'm sorry. But that's just me. All right. So we got to fill some space here, Kyle. Tell me about your favorite movie.
Never Wears Prada. I love it.
Really?
It's amazing. We watched it on my birthday. James and I had a Squiggly. We got very drunk and watched it, and it was amazing. I love The Emperor's Prada. It's just so funny, and it's so good, and just so you can watch it like all the time. It's just amazing. I just can't tell you how amazing it is. It's amazing. Watch it if you haven't watched it.
I have seen it. It's
watch it again.
It's an emotional ride. I was not. Yes, were you drunk? Were you drunk? James is saying he wasn't drunk.
James was so drunk. It was amazing. We were so hungover.
What were you just doing this in a Discord? Did you
Discord? Yeah, Discord.
Yeah, they have that stream thing for Twitch. I've never actually tried it out.
No, I haven't either.
I don't know how that works, but I think you have to do that directly off of Amazon Prime, though. But
yeah, I don't really know anything of Amazon Prime, so I've never tried it. No thanks. I'd better just do it privately in Discord anyway.
Yeah. I use Prime for the free shipping, but that's about it.
Yeah, same actually. I have all these other perks, music and video. I don't know what the fuck that is. I just want the free shipping.
It's right, you free because shipping is crazy, especially if you have people. If you know people around the world, then you definitely know about shipping costs.
Yeah, of course you do. Like,
the cost to send something to somebody in Australia, it's like, okay.
Yeah, it's not cheap, is it?
Please, I don't want to spend. You can have my firstborn child. I'm never having children, but have my firstborn child because that shipping is crazy. I don't even know. And of course, I have to ask you the question about pizza.
I love pizza margherita because I'm a vegetarian, or
you're a vegetarian. One. That's cool.
I am, yes. Since February. There's one called a jackfruit pepperoni, which is like a vegan one, and it's really, really nice.
See, I'm squeamish about vegan things. So some people were saying that they're fabulous, and other people were like, it tastes like wood. So it's like I'm big on taste buds. Since I had COVID, my taste is really messed up. So I have particular flavors that I have to have, and if it's muted or whatever, I'm not gonna taste it. But yeah, I'm a triple meat kind of person. Don't take that out of context, chat. But I do love my pepperoni and bacon and sausage on my pizzas, and I like stuffed crust with like the mozzarella inside of the crust, which is amazing. And I also do like the pineapple on pizza, but the pineapple has to be room temperature pineapple.
No pineapple. Nope. Not
because
happening.
If it's cold, then it's more fruit and it bothers me. But if it's warm pineapple, then it's like I don't like it. So it has to be room temperature. I just
don't want it in there at all.
You don't want to? I don't know. Some people just really are revolted by the thought of pineapple on pizza. That's me with anything pickle. I hate pickles. I despise pickles. So anything pickle flavored, like pickle flavored ice cream, they have a lot of that over here. They have chips and all kinds of weird shit. So it's like,
yeah,
please don't. Please don't.
Messed up.
Yeah. So do we have any questions for Kyle? Guys, are you listening? I'm talking to you, James. What are you doing?
James.
He's not doing anything right now. He's just kind of.
James is probably playing Pokemon.
He's just poking around. But yeah. Yeah, I didn't expect us to get done this quick, Kyle.
That's all right. I don't mind.
All right. I just don't want you to feel cheated because I had all these good questions.
We didn't feel cheated. We just had beautiful responses that we got through. So lovely.
Yes, it's true. It's true. You're scared? Why? Did you keep? Yes, it says pickled ice cream. Yes, Alexia. Yes, pickled ice cream. It's disgusting, and you can get it at the grocery store. I don't know why people would want that, but people do. You know what I mean? Well, I guess we can end stream, Kyle, since you've already did 6 hours for your charity stream.
Yeah. Doesn't feel like it. It's gone by so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Like it still feels like it's 10 in the morning. It's mad.
Yeah.
Streaming does that to you. It just flies by, doesn't it? Flies by.
It depends on what you're playing. If you're forced to play something you don't like, for a challenge or whatever, sometimes it can feel like it's going on for hours.
No, never. No, I only play games I want to play because if I start playing something that I'm not enjoying, people pick up on that and they're like, oh, he's not having fun, so I'm not going to watch because you got to have fun when you stream. You shouldn't force yourself to play something you don't like. If you don't like it, turn it off, do something else, play something else. Have fun. That's all it's about. Have fun. Not about...
There's a lot of new streamers that will play things just because they're popular. Not that they like them.
That's right. People will say, I will play this game because it'll get me the viewers, but I'll be bored as hell. Like, well, now what's the point? What's the point of having all the viewers in the world if you're not having fun? Right. That's like having no viewers to me.
But, yeah. Yeah, for my charity stream, I was going, if I got the $250, which is my goal, I was going to play Dark Souls, which I hate. And I was going to do it for 8 hours. But I was doing it because of the charity, because if you give that amount, then I will sacrifice my sanity for that in general, because that's a good goal, I think. 250 for a small streamer like me, yeah, I don't have really big high sets for anything, but I mean anything is important. So anything you can give is important. So why not, right? Why not? And a whole bunch of fun will ensue anyway. I'm crazy. It's true.
Exactly.
All right, if there's no more questions, I guess we can end the podcast there. Thank you so much, Kyle, for joining me after your long charity stream. I appreciate it.
So much I have looked forward to this for so many months. It has been so much fun. Again, I do feel privileged being here because you could pick anyone, and you picked me to be here for this like hour and a half, and that to me feels so special. Thank you so much for inviting me. I feel so touched and privileged to be here. Thank you so much.
Honestly, why would I see? I told you were part of my favorite streamings list. So if you're on, and I mean, a bunch of other people could be on. If I see you on, automatically I'm going to go over and say hi to you because you're amazing and fun. So I do this. I do stream hopping. Basically, I was like, I'll hop through all of my favorite people and say hi.
I tend to do that myself when there's a lot of people on.
Yeah. But guys, if you don't follow Kyle, what the hell's wrong with you? All right, go follow him right now because he's amazingly fun and plays Sonic and Tomb Raider and Alien Isolation. Oh my god, I love your Alien Isolation games. They're so fun.
I love playing that. I'm gonna play it again soon because I'm still doing my nightmare mode, no death, no kill human run.
Did you play the DLCs for it? The Crew Expendable and that?
This time I'm gonna do it.
I just broke my headphone.
This is the definitive one. I'm gonna do it. I haven't done it yet, but I will do it.
Because Crew Expendable scared the crap out of me, and like I said,
I've seen people play it.
It's like no, because you're in the vents and you're crawling around with it, so it just makes it 10 times worse because you know it's there.
That's how you make out in the movie.
But anyway, thank you so much, Kyle, for joining
you're welcome.
me.
Thank you so much.
But I'm going to be putting this up on YouTube, so if you guys want to go
hello YouTube.
Yeah,
on the future.
That's where I put all of my podcasts so people can go back and listen from one. I think there's going to be 9 podcasts total. I have 2 more people to interview. So you'll be in there with the set of all the other the greats, the super greats of Twitch. So
well, you got to have more people next year. You got to make it a big series. I could recommend people: Vic, James, Callum.
Yeah, next year I'm going to be having trios, like people who only play like one game on their channel, artists, VTubers, things like that. So it's like, I know some people are saying, I'm a variety streamer. But what about those streamers that just pick one game and stay with it their entire streaming career?
Interesting. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, so I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, so Kyle, you can sign off if you want. And I'm going to hang on here and see if I can find somebody to raid. So you can either hang on with me or you can jump off and do whatever.
I gotta go pee.
Oh, go pee, sir. All right, thank you so much, Kyle. I love you.
Thank you. I love you more. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
All right, guys. Wasn't he so great? Oh my god, I love him so much. Oh my god. Oh, that's it. Look, is that all of my exclamation points, Lexi? Holy crap. But yeah, okay guys, well that was IAmKyleX. Like I said, if you don't follow him, go check out his channel. He is an amazingly happy being and he needs more love, and yeah. And Lizzie, when are you going to speedrun all Dark Souls game back to back? Are you insane, Nana? Are you completely lost your gourd? I hate I dislike the Dark Souls games, okay? The reason I actually put that on my incentive milestone goal list is because I dislike it so much. You know what I mean? But I will play it if we reach our goal. I will play it. 100% run, please. You must play them on bananas. On bananas. Why do I have to play them on bananas? You guys are so weird. Okay, anyway. So, our next podcast, our next guest will be the great, the awesome, the cheeky bastard himself, Des Games. We will be doing that this coming week. Actually, this Thursday, the 9th, December 9th, I will be interviewing the great Des Games at 12 p.m. Eastern time. If you want to come and check out that, you won't want to miss that. That's going to be absolute chaos. And then my very last interview will be Clearly Brogan. Clearly Brogan is probably one of my favorite sassy streamers of all time, so that should be a really, really fun event. And, of course, there'll be the charity stream on December 15th for my birthday, where we'll be standing up to cancer and kicking its ass full force. And for the very first time on my stream, I will be playing Resident Evil 4. Did you hear that, Lozzie? Lozzie, I'll be playing Resident Evil 4. Yes, I will be playing that for the first time ever, and I already posted on Twitch the incentives and what we're going to be doing, so that should be a fucking good time. I don't think there's anything... Oh, yes, the holiday on the 21st of December, we will be having the writing workshop, the Holiday Smut Edition. You won't want to miss that with Amy Lahu and Adina. Also, there is going to be some discussion about the fan fictions we've been writing as a challenge to see who wrote the better smut fic for the holiday season. Sister Chan will be judging those, and during the stream, we'll be telling who's the winner, which will be awesome, I think. Maybe. I don't know, but yeah. Anyhow, those are all of the announcements, I think. Yep. I will be back on Tuesday playing... something? I have no idea what I'm going to play. I'll randomly play something on Tuesday, but I will be streaming on Tuesday, so I will see you then. Let me see if I can find somebody to raid so I can push you guys off on somebody else. Who else have we got? Who do you guys want to go see? Who do you want to see? The Great Saravium is streaming. Drones is streaming. Red Snack is streaming. Who do you want to see? It's a fucking good time always when you're on. Thank you, Smasher. I appreciate your loyalty and love and support. Great being you. You great being you. Alright, so let's see who we can raid. Do you guys want to go raid the Red Snack? Do you guys want to raid the Red Snack? Yeah, we're gonna go. She's playing Happy Humble Burger Farm. I have no idea what that is. But let us go raid the snack. Alright, guys, remember to be kind to yourselves. Eat that cake, eat that pizza, snuggle with your cat in bed, and watch YouTube, because you have to take care of yourself first, because you're stuck in that body for forever, maybe. Well, not forever, because eventually everybody... But we're not going to talk about that. Copy and paste raid message. We're going to go say hi to the Red Snack. Remember, I love all of you, and see you Tuesday. Bye-bye for now. You should go.